Hello, guys and girls. Welcome to Ukraine. This is Harun News. Apple to release HomePod smart home screen with Deep Siri AI integration as early as October if rumors are true. Apple may unveil its smart home control center, tentatively dubbed HomePod by journalists, as early as October. The device will be part of an expanding smart home ecosystem and will feature its own operating system with Deep Siri AI integration. According to The Verge HomePod will feature a square 7-inch display and the new operating system based on tvOS. The interface will feature an app grid, widgets and icons reminiscent of iOS, even on watchOS, with the updated Siri AI at its center. Additionally, the device will support video calls and local calls for interaction with other Apple Home devices and will automatically personalize the interface, including text and icon size, depending on who is viewing the display. The development of the new gadget is part of Apple's strategy to strengthen its presence in the smart home market, where the company has previously relied primarily on third-party accessories. According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, the device was originally scheduled to be unveiled in the spring of 2025, but after the release of the updated Siri AI was delayed, its launch was decided to coincide with the release of iOS 27 and the new version of the voice assistant. The Home Hub will be just one of several new devices for the smart home ecosystem. Apple is also developing its own security camera to compete with Amazon's Ring system, a new generation of Apple TV and the HomePod Mini. The company plans to introduce a device with a robotic arm and a built-in screen in the future. Gurman notes that the announcement date could still change, although he expects the hub to be unveiled between October and early next year. Thank you. Sapphire unveils factory overclocked Radeon RX 9050 Pulse. Sapphire unveiled its entry-level Radeon RX 9050 graphics card based on the RDNA 4 architecture and its proprietary Pulse design. The card features 8 gigabytes of memory and 100 watts TDP, right? 8 watts higher than AMD's reference rating. The new card is based on a GPU with 16 execution units, 10 24-stream processors, and 32 megabytes of Infinity cache. Sapphire claims additional GPU blocking for its version of the card. The chip's game clock is 2260 MHz, the reference clock is 1920 MHz, and the boost clock is 2760 MHz. The reference clock is 2600 MHz. The GDDR6 memory on the card operates at 18 gigabit per second per pin and supports 128 bit bus. The Sapphire Radeon RX 9050 Pulse is equipped with a dual-fan cooling system. The card measures 200 to 109.25 to 40.6 mm and occupies two expansion slots. The manufacturer uses a Honeywell PTM7950 phase change thermal pad between the GPU and the heatsink. The cooling system also utilizes composite heat pipes. The hard card is equipped with a metal black backplate. The card's power is supplied by a 7-phase digitally controlled power supply. The Radeon RX 9050 Pulse has one 8-pin PCI Express power connector. Sapphire recommends using a 650 watts power supply in this card. The card features a PCI Express 5.0 x16 interface as well as two HDMI 2.1b and one DisplayPort 2.1a video outputs. Sapphire notes that the Radeon RX 9050 is designed for 1080p gaming to medium to high settings. It supports FSR4, AFMF2, NT-Lag 2, and MSR Redstone technologies. The company did not disclose pricing. Octo now prints at home. Prusa releases PETG filament in signature beige and brown colors. Prusa Research, with the support of Noctua, has expanded its 3D printing filament lineup, introducing solutions in Noctua's signature colors. The new PETG 3D printing of the filaments complement the previously released PLA materials. They offer increased strength and heat resistance for more complex applications. PLA filament is undoubtedly the easiest 3D printing material to use. It's ideal for both beginners and experts seeking maximum convenience when printing parts that don't require high mechanical or thermal stability. PETG provides superior strength and heat resistance. This makes it ideal for parts subject to structural stress or used in environments where temperatures can exceed 50 degrees per Celsius. This plastic is ideal for manufacturing enclosures or ducts that may be exposed to temperatures above this level. Like previous PLA filaments, the new Prismet PETG Noctua Beige and Noctua Brown materials have been carefully refined to ensure maximum consistency with Noctua's signature colors. We've already seen amazing projects come to life using PLA filaments and Nectar's colors, noted Nectar CEO Roland Mossig. The new PETG materials are stronger and can withstand higher temperatures, so we are looking forward to seeing what users create with them. The plastic is manufactured by the Czech company Prusa Research. A representative assured that the company guarantees impeccable, consistent quality with extremely tight tolerances, plus minus 0.02 millimeters, maximum color accuracy and continuous quality control. Prism PETG Neutral Beige and PETG Neutral Brown filaments are available for purchase from the Prusa online store for €32.99. Thank you. In wheels, the Radeon RX 9050 Crisis Ready graphics card with 8 GB memory. AMD has officially unveiled its entry-level desktop graphics card, the Radeon RX 9050. The company has published all the specifications for the new card as well as the results of its own gaming tests at 1080p. The Radeon RX 9050 has a stated power consumption of 92 watts. Power supply with a minimum rating of 450 watts is recommended. The card is powered by a single 8-pin connector. The Radeon RX 9050 features a graphics processor with 16 execution units, 12 fewer than the RX 9060. It boasts 1024 string processors compared to 1792 on the RX 9060, 16 ray tracing acceleration units, and 32 AI accelerators. The chip-based clock is 1920 MHz with a boost clock of 2600 MHz in FP32 operations. The card delivers 10.6 teraflops of performance. The card features 8 GB of DDR6 memory with a speed of 18 gigabit per second per pin and a 128-bit bus. Memory bandwidth at 288 GB per second. Matching the RX 9060, the Radeon RX 9050 also boasts 32 MB of Infinity cache. AMD claims the Radeon RX 9050 delivers 96 frames per second in Cyberpunk 2077, 131 frames per second Forza Horizon 6, 116 frames per second Call of Duty Black Ops, 7.85 frames per second Pragmata, and 60 frames per second in 007 First Light at 1080p and medium image quality settings. The company also records 227 frames per second in Counter-Strike, 2206 frames per second in Rainbow Six Siege, and 593 frames per second in Valorant. Valorant is the only game in their test suite for which AMD used high image quality settings. The company did not disclose the test system configuration or whether scaling or frame generation technologies were used in the tests. The Radeon RX 9050 has not been officially priced. According to VTC FTech, the card will cost $279. However, it will only go on sale in certain markets, the Asia Pacific region, Japan, and Latin America. Thank you.